Check it. So many open doors, it's hard to ignore. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. They're on a virtual tour. Girl, them a bubble to the floor. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. The storm is here, but it won't stay. Where there is a will, there must be a way. Me have to win, come what may. Clasp my hands every day, I pray. Nah, I can lose cause me not confused. Every time positivity me choose. So many open doors, it's hard to ignore. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. They're on a virtual tour. Girl, them a bubble to the floor. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. Lyrics I pour from me heart. Tunes for you climb up the chart. Destiny create me path. Remain humble, don't exalt. Lockdown life rough. We can't do too much. Wait till COVID up. A big dance we a bust. Make sure you prepare yourself. Cause when the clock strikes 12, things get dark, dark start back. You a go ball out hell. So many open doors, it's hard to ignore. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. They're on a virtual tour. Girl, them a bubble to the floor. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Welcome to Coreum Concepts. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. Gonna do a live stream, get caught up. It's been a busy holiday season. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas. It's December 29th, 2023. Reporting from the beautiful Monashee Mountains in British Columbia, Canada. Still with no snow, unfortunately. But yes, busy holiday season, a lot going on here. Haven't been getting out as much content as I'd like, getting a little behind, so I figured do a live stream, get caught up on some things. That intro you heard there was Articulate, his latest release on omniflix.tv. This was a free drop for people that held his Howdy Neighbor NFT. He just informed me today he sent me 5 as a thank you for me supporting, because I said I was going to give one away. So anybody that comments in the chat here tonight will be entered in a draw for his Howdy Neighbor NFT, which will entitle you to his latest release that you just heard, I'm sure. So excited for that. You can catch him on the Superledger podcast. He's been co-hosting with me there on Sundays, 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to have a New Year's Eve town hall format open mic this week. Anybody can come on up, and we're just going to talk about some predictions for 2024. Maybe want to reflect back on 2023. Whatever the case is, just a place to gather as we usually do on Sundays. And everybody's welcome to attend. All topics welcome. Got lots in the crowd here. Welcome, Zero Cool. Thanks for joining us early. Got Levi here. Says, howdy, gents, beautiful ladies. There are some ladies in the chat, correct? Yes, there has definitely been some ladies in the chat. It's good to see. Let's get that number growing. MY, let's go. Louis, hello. Right on, howdy, neighbor, indeed. Yeah, it's pretty exciting to see OmniFlix be utilized by Articulate and have somebody else that's interested in OmniFlix too. I'm going to be getting over there soon. Also, I hope that'd be pretty exciting for sure. So, all right. Well, if everything's going good here, it looks like I will get into it. Before we move on, here's something we're going to talk about a little later. I found this in my wallet just this evening, and this is from Coreum and OmniFlix founder. So what do we have here? Got a nice Coreum NFT. It's a Coreum and OmniFlix founders, number 13. This is a collection to bridge the Coreum and OmniFlix communities. Founders is a limited edition of 15 NFTs that give the owner special perks such as larger rewards, special whitelists and NFTs, and much more. 50% of it is staked. License CCO, and that is Fight Farms Bets. That's Chris. He's been very active in our Discord and community. Greatly appreciated wealth of knowledge from the IBC. Currently has a quiz on, a little contest in our Discord. We set up a little space for him there, and you can actually win some NFTs by watching an IBC video in our Discord there. So check that out if you haven't already. There's a link in the link tree below. And I just want to thank Chris for all his contributions. Okay, and as I was mentioning, this Sunday we're going to have that live stream of the Superledger podcast on x.com, 3 p.m. Eastern time. And if you want to learn more about staking or appearing on the Superledger podcast, you can head to the Coreum Community DAO Validator website. Contact information is there. See, my page is a little off here. See if I could fix that. All right, let's get into it here. Lots to catch up on. Let's jump on to the daily chart here. Start of the week. Towards the end of the week. And total crypto market cap is at 1.607 trillion heading into the weekend. Gold's 2,061. Silver $23.77. DXY 101.379. And Coreum is trading at 20.714 cents. Has come back down to touch those moving averages. Will it go up or down? Volume has decreased somewhat here. Let me know what you think in the comments there. See a couple more have joined. Hello, Noogly, Saucy. The founder NFT will also give access to a token-gated DAO Discord. Beautiful. Right on. It's great to see. Great to see our Discord is coming alive pretty good here lately for sure. A lot of activity of recent. Yeah, my page is a little off center here. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not going to try and fix that just yet. We'll just continue on here. Sologenic is trading at 18 cents. It's come back down to these moving averages also. It's going to be interesting to see how things end the week. And the Flix token is trending higher today and is at 17.7 cents. Going back to Coreum, we're going to jump into the weekly time frame here. Let's take a look at what that looks like. And as you can see, volume has dropped off significantly here the last 2 weeks. And still some ways to go on that weekly trend line, potentially. And checking in with the IBC network. 24 hours volume is at 66,942. It's 43,000 in, 23,000 out. You can see that our market cap of Coreum at its current 20.349 cents is 110,400,000. 24-hour trading volume is a 1.804 million. Total IBC volume in the last week's 300,660, and in the last month 2.85 million. Coreum on-chain supply 542,500,000. Inflation rates 14.4%. Staking APR currently at 27.9%. Got 280 million of 543 currently locked up, representing 51.5% of the supply currently staked, earning that great APY, and 61 validators online. And you can see the transactions still trending a little lower than the last week. IBC transfers, same thing, trending lower. Active addresses, about average. And this is the number I like to see. It's still climbing. 4,143 unique delegators. That number has steadily been growing, and that is good to see. And obviously what is contributing to 51% of the supply being locked up. All right, and checking in with the validators. Currently 1.3 million set for undelegating. Zen Lounge has just reached 30.2 million, crossing that 30 million mark. First validator to do so. Great to see. Community validator in top spot there. BitTrue it's at 27.2 million. 007. Where are we? Oh, I see. We got it on. I got it on delegators. That's why. There we go. Let's go back that way. Jeez, I messed that up. Let's just go back and do it. There we go. All cleaned up again. It's a Coreum Community DAO. This is a number that I'm really proud to see. 153 unique delegates. Even though we're the 42nd ranked validator in voting power, we're ranked 9th in the amount of unique delegates. So that's something to really be proud of. To me, that's the most important statistic out there to represent the community. And I thank each and every one of you that has supported us this far. And as many of you know, CAF, Lunar Space Validator, has also been started as a partnership with the Coreum Community DAO. It's got a different commission rate there, so eyes on that. We'll be talking more about that in the days ahead. This was launched right before Christmas, so we're just kind of letting the dust settle here over the holidays, and we'll be talking about that very soon indeed. But great to see that. Camel King with the Bruges Validator also has started the Bruges Validator on Lunar Space also. So it's great to see Lunar Space coming out with and being met with open arms with the community. And we're very excited to see what they have to offer us here in the days and weeks ahead. We'll be talking about that quite a bit more. Go into the comments here. I'm so excited on CAF LSI Validator. I know we have a reason to be excited, waiting for new announcements from Lunar Space team. Oh, absolutely. There's going to be a lot of exciting things coming up in 2024. And You definitely will keep you posted here on the channel for sure. Discord's a great place to keep up to date. Also, I see Articulates here. I don't know if you got it at the start there, Articulate. We played your latest song, I'm sure, as the opener. And I'm going to share one of those NFTs that you gifted me with somebody in the comments in the chat here tonight. So thanks again for sending me those and helping me gift those to the community and get your music out there, because you had something special on OmniFlix being built there, and I'm happy to be part of it from the start. All right, back to the markets. Gonna look at Sologenic also on the weekly chart real quick, because you can see it's reached a key level here, came back and testing it here on the weekly chart. So this could potentially be a bullish move upwards. If so, it'd be a very significant one, I think. So eyes on Sologenic. And we'll go back to XRP, moving somewhat sideways here and trading at 62.328 cents. And Bitcoin slowed down a little bit here the last little bit and is trading at $42,067. All right, and the Fear and Greed Index is currently sitting at 68, which is just a little bit lower than last week and quite a bit lower than last month. MMRI, Mannarino Market Risk Indicator, sitting at 243. And you can see that is still in the high risk area, but previous history has told us that in that 250 or lower range, positive for the securities markets in general. Obviously, the DXY moved up a bit today, so that put some pressure on the stocks, but things are a little bit more comfortable for the markets at this level currently. Okay, so this is one of the main things I wanted to talk about today, because I found this very interesting. A lot of times when you hear of bounties, it's more for the developers and programmers out there. I was happy to see that this initiative here includes anybody that's willing to contribute to some specific needs of the network, and it's a great way to participate and potentially be rewarded. So you can see they put out here from the official Coreum account, Coreum's excited to announce the launch of Learn to Earn Bounty Series in partnership with Dora Hacks. Developers and non-developers can contribute to the network and compete for prizes of up to 1,100 Coreum. So we'll take a look at that here. And this is some of the things that you can do. So improve IBC documentation, and that's 550 core. There's 3 potential winners, and this is in the research section. So really nice format here. And then on the simpler side, you can do a video or article on how to use a Cosmos wallet, and you can get 1 Coreum for that. 175 potential winners for that. How to build your NFT projects on Coreum network. Article about smart tokens. Real world asset tokenization article. See, I wonder if some of my long form Twitter posts would count for these. I've done a lot of the work for you guys out there. Do a little bit of copy and paste. Here's a developer one here though, if that is your skill or interest, or just something you want to try. Escrow smart contract is 1,100 Coreum per winner, 3 potential winners there. And another one for developers, NFT web application, 1,100 Coreum for that also, 3 potential winners. So yeah, really good to see. I think I'm probably going to try one of these out just for the sake of doing it. I will definitely keep you posted on that here. And it's got a couple different sections. Dow Bounties, nothing set up there for that, and no current hackathon. So really good to see the team inviting that from the community and rewarding them for their efforts. All right, and going to the comments here. CAF LSI and Lunar Space Team cooking something for us. Yeah, the pie's in the oven, as Otto once said, I think, eh? All right, so this is a nice way to cap off a great year as far as positive and exciting news from the Coreum and Sologenic team. Bob Ross specifically here has a nice thread. It says, reflecting on 2023, it's been an incredible year for the teams at Sologenic and Coreum. Despite the crypto winter, we remain steadfast, continuously building and achieving great things. We've expanded our team size by almost 35% and even more growth in 2024. The outlook for 2024, we're gearing up for a busy yet exciting year, bringing to life many developments we've been working on for the past 1 to 2 years. The anticipation is electrifying. Starting with Coreum, we're releasing an on-chain demo showcasing how 2 regulated financial entities can transfer funds on the Coreum chain in compliance with ISO 20022. This isn't just another update. It's a significant step towards the goal of institutional mass adoption. And I think that's key, is that the institutions adopt this technology and have it running in the background to make it user-friendly and cost-effective without the user even necessarily knowing the blockchain behind it. Continues on here. This will be followed by a pilot program allowing 2 participating financial institutions to use the technology for cross-border fund transfers. Think of it as Swift, but supercharged. So they keep talking about this, and I think this is going to be one of the most exciting things that we possibly hear about in the short to near term. When you talk about the Swift being supercharged, you haven't even really heard Ripple with that kind of discussion. And we know they have a pilot program, but they also have a simulator to be able to run these transactions and demonstrate it easily, I guess. So they really have something unique here. I did a video a while back on a trade header company that dives into this ISO 20022 training and policy making. I've never heard mention of them ever since by anybody, in fact. So that's something I've kind of been watching in the background also. But I really think this is going to be something significant. We have a lot of things to be excited about in the near term, but I think this is going to rank up there as one of them, especially if it does generate the adoption as they hope it will. Bob continues on. Coreum is also finalizing major partnerships, including institutional, custodial, and enterprise wallet systems to further enhance the adoption of the technology. The launch of Pulsera IO, Whelp DeFi Hub, and other upcoming DAO protocols open doors for numerous new DeFi projects to build on Coreum, issue tokens, and enable trading and yield earning opportunities for their community members. We're collaborating with top universities in the US and Canada to advance blockchain education and train the next generation of Coreum developers. This long-term commitment will extend to other countries in the future. Throughout the year, Coreum engineering team will continue to develop and release more updates to the chain. Also, exciting exchange listings for both Sologenic and Coreum are on the way. Moving to Sologenic. 2024 promises to be a groundbreaking year. We're finalizing some amazing partnerships and aiming to launch the tokenized stocks and ETF trading gateway. This follows the acquisition of a broker-dealer firm, now in the final stages of due diligence. The team is upgrading the technology to introduce non-custodial system, allowing users to securely hold their assets, including USDC and tokenized stocks, in private wallets. This ensures greater transparency and safety for both individual users and institutional clients. Reza should explain the architecture of this technology further. I do look forward to that. I hope to hear what that is very soon. Reza, you are definitely welcome back on the Superledger podcast to discuss that at any time, or if you'd like an interview on Coreum concepts. Invitations obviously there too. In closing, Bob says, here's to a year of amazing achievements and breakthroughs. Happy New Year 2024. Let's make it unforgettable. Hashtag we're all gonna make it. It's a great post by Bob. A lot to be excited about and thankful for in that post already. But there's a lot that wasn't even mentioned in there. So, as I mentioned, a lot of very exciting things ahead in the near future. Fitting that articulates with us here today, as I mentioned earlier, new music alert from the first reggae artist on Omniflix. If you hold my Howdy Neighbor music NFT, then you can claim my new song, I'm Sure, the 2024 anthem, for free. Campaign starts in 10 minutes. So that's the song I played at the intro there. Really excited about that. And like I said, leave a comment in the chat and you'll be entered to win both of those NFTs. All right, we're talking about lunar space. For those of you that haven't met Calf yet, he's our friendly little robot over from the Coreum Community DAO, and he's fitting in really nice here in the lunar space ecosystem. And don't worry, he'll be getting you brought up to speed in the weeks ahead. And I'm excited. I'm going to be trying to get the lunar space team on as soon as possible. Christmas holidays are making it a challenge to get commitments from people. It's obviously got challenges for them working on whatever they have going at the same time because of the holidays. So patience with that, but certainly working on that. And I see in the comments, please make a podcast on Cash's network team. Definitely the invitation has been extended. I'm more than happy to have them on anytime for sure. All right, and we'll continue on. This is something I would like to learn more about in a hurry here. Henry from Lunar Space Team says, I have an IBC question for the Coreum community. So he put out a poll here, and the results quite interesting. After witnessing the immediate benefit of the integration with osmosis liquidity providers, which IBC tool, network, or protocol do you think can immediately provide a valuable service to the Coreum ecosystem? So there were 79 votes cast on this, and Akash got 13.9%, Secret got 24.1%, DAO, that was my choice, 29.1%, and Interchain Security, 32.9%. So very interesting to see. And then in the comments here, Patrick continues, secret equates to privacy as a service. Secret network and Coreum. Smart token feature set for privacy as a service. So I found that very interesting. Obviously Camel King did also. So yeah, interesting to see what's developing there. DAO, I'm really excited to see if DAO tooling can be worked in the Coreum network. That'd be really exciting. I think DAOs are going to be a big narrative in the next year to 2 years for sure. So you're going to see DAO incorporated in several different networks here very soon. And I think once that takes off, the trend will only continue. Okay, and this is telling me we got 61 validators on the network now. It's time I do another live stream to go through all the validator list again. So last time it took 2-hour live streams to go through it all. So I suspect it'll be similar this time. But it's definitely needed. I'm going to be looking to do that in the first week or so of the new year. Just to everybody's moving their Coreum over to prepare for these snapshots, and it's only fitting that we review some of these validators. Excuse me. Because as Coreum Power posted here, Coreum Validators Commission, be careful to which validator you delegate to. Some take 100% commission. 23 validators take between 10 to 20% commission, and 45 validators take 5% or less in commission. So Coreum Community DAO definitely would fall in that 5% or less. We currently have ours set at 3%, and the Lunar Space one is currently at 10%, but that was the default setting. There'll be further discussions on that moving forward. Okay, and then the other thing, XRP Ledger related, we say Win was talking about with the inscription into transactions that we've been hearing about on the XRP Ledger. It's been giving it a real-time transaction per second test. And he says here at 50 transactions per second, validators start to take turns in keeping up with validations. See next tweet. He says, this is not FUD. I'm actually grateful we now get to finally hopefully end this discussion about transactions per second and discuss how we can do better in 2024. So lots to look into there. Obviously, he has an interest in the new Zahao chain. And I'm also curious to know how Coreum would stack up in that. Obviously, Coreum's advertised at up to 7,000 transactions per second, which is 4 or 5 times as many as the XRP ledger. So interesting to see what it would do under actual load. At this time on the network, transactions are fairly limited, but I suspect in the next few weeks we're going to see that change fairly abruptly with a couple dexes coming online. All right, I just forgot to close this from last time. Here's just the riddle that Bob put out in response to the bearable guy. Yeah, I haven't spent much time diving into that, but interesting things to discuss over the Christmas holidays through that for sure. So, all right, guys. Well, if that leaves you guys with no questions or comments beyond that, I think I will wrap it up here for tonight. I just wanted to get that out there. I do have a lot more content coming out here in the days ahead. Gonna have a live stream. I got to get caught up on the prize giveaways. Got a massive amount of NFTs to give away. Going to be giving away another here tonight, and I will look through comments here now, and let's see. Louis, if you're still here, let me know. Send me a DM, or if you're in our Discord, join Discord, send me a message in there. I will give you a Fight Farm NFT, and I will also give you a Articulate Howdy Neighbor NFT, which will entitle you to claim a free I'm Sure NFT, and I will play that same one on our way out here today. Stay tuned on Sunday, as mentioned, the New Year's Eve Superledger podcast. I'm not too sure if anybody's going to be available to come hang out that day, but I'll make myself available in case that does happen. And I'll make a few 2024 predictions in there. Also, definitely would not be considered financial advice at any point. Just what my spidey senses are telling me for the year ahead. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight to watch the show live. I will try and do another live stream here, possibly tomorrow or the next day for sure. I have some more clips coming out from the Reza appearance on the Superledger podcast a few weeks ago. Stay tuned for those. And also have a tutorial that Articulate helped me with on bridging or getting USDC into your wallet in time for the snapshot for the Pulsera token. There's an extra 10 million Pulsera tokens dedicated for those holding USDC. So I'm just cleaning that up to put out a little tutorial for that. Thank you, Articulate, for getting me that screen cap. I appreciate it, and I will have that out very soon because it's a very powerful video that helps people get positioned for maximizing the airdrop coming up in just a few weeks. And Levi says, if Louis doesn't claim, my name does look similar when written in cursive. That's from Levi. Sounds good. I do have extra, Levi. You're a good egg. I appreciate all your support. I will send another one of those your way also. I know how to track you down. Send me your OmniFlix address. I'm in a giving mood. It's Christmas. Thank you all for your support. Peace and prosperity to you all.